on, guys? We're back with another day, and we're finna get ready to change the rotors and the brakes on this truck. It's a 2012 Chevy Silverado 3500 HD dually. But we're gonna be doing the front, and I made a little stand that I can set the camera up on, so I hope that works out good. And then may have to run back and forth to get a few different tools and stuff like that. But basically, I've already got it jacked up. I got a jack stand up underneath it, supporting it, so if it did fall, hopefully it'll catch it. Anyway, this right here, you gotta take this cover off, then you get your lug nuts off, but it takes a 7/8. And it's probably gonna get a little loud here in just a minute because I got the air compressor going, and we're gonna see if that'll break it loose. If not, then I'll just get the breaker bar. But take all these little plastic lug nut things off. Y'all just bear with me, guys, because I'm doing this for the first time myself. So I've watched some videos on it. I've changed them before, but not on this truck. So that's the reason I'm saying it's the first time for me. They're a little bit different, so basically I take your lug nuts off and then take your wheel off. Then you got your hub adapter. You got to take it off. Then you can get to your rotor. But and I'm gonna have to get the breaker bar. I ain't got enough juice in this little, my big air compressor. It ain't running right now. So. We'll get these things broke loose. And I'll finish taking them off. It may try to turn the wheel because it didn't get it. Yep. I'll be daggone. Give me this a second. Seems like I'm not prepared enough, don't it? I'm gonna let it down just enough so the tire touches the ground, keep it spinning. And all we're gonna do is just break them loose, then we'll jack them back up. Alright guys, hope you can see this. I gotta take this hub adapter off. You got to have a shallow 21 millimeter, and you just put that on there, right there, on each one now. Then you take an extension, run it through the hole, and then that, and then you just back it off. And then on each one, you got to take the extension back off and just put the socket on, or the socket on each one, and then put your adapter back through the hole till you get all of them off. enough juice. I need to get my big air compressor back running. Hold on. Basically get you a couple of screwdrivers, flathead screwdrivers. Put you one right there in between the caliper and the mounting bracket going into the grooves of the rotor. Do the same thing on the other side, and that'll keep that from spinning. Then take my socket wrench and we'll break them loose. I don't end up breaking something. Yep, and got my daggone. There we go. It'd sure help if I had a 1/2 inch. But I don't. And I just broke it. And I'll be right back and see if I can't find another socket. Alright guys, sorry about that, I'm back. Ran into some issues. When you're doing this, try to have you, like I said, it takes a 21 millimeter. And you got to have a shallow socket. Try to get you one with a 1/2 inch drive. The only one I had on a shallow was a 3/8 drive. And as you can see, I've snapped off 2 extensions. Broke. Because they're on there tight. So, but one of my friends, he builds trailers, like open utility trailers. It's one of the firemen where I'm on the fire department at, but he let me borrow a 1/2 inch 21 millimeter shallow impact socket, and he also let me borrow this, which I got other Milwaukee tools. I do not have a 1/2 inch impact. So we're gonna see how this works, and if it does good, I might invest in me one. So we're gonna try this. Another way you can do this, let me show you real quick, because I've already got a couple of them broke loose. Take you got a regular old wrench, 21 millimeter wrench. Just take them, put on there. Like I said, I've already got some of them broke loose. Let's see. Put on there. Take your hammer. And you can break them loose that way. So, but since I got this impact, I'm gonna try it out. See what it does. So, here we go. and see what she'll do. And I gotta get me a longer extension. Hold on. Make sure I'm going the right way. Man, that took it right off. My wind packed over here, my air gun wouldn't even budge it. But like I was saying, my big air compressor, the one that'll take off big truck wheel, it's not running right now, so I'm having to use my smaller one. So I guess it's just, plus I got the 3/8 inch line. On my big one I got a 1/2 inch line, so I got more volume. And so yeah, but this thing right here, she taking them off. That'd do good for the other side. It don't take much. She's off. I was sitting there hammering on it with the other one. Don't have you one of these little magnetic things? They're cheap. You can get them for a couple of dollars at Harbor Freight. You ain't gotta have one, but you just throw them nuts and stuff in there and sure helps out. So we're gonna finish getting the rest of these off and take this hub off. Slide that off. I'll set that over here out of the way. Clean all this dirt and stuff off. All these big rocks out of the way. And that's going to be a 21 millimeter as well to take that caliper off. I'm not going to disconnect any of the lines because I don't want to bleed my brakes. So there's a, if I can find it here, little bracket right here. I think that's a 10 millimeter. Yep. I'll dump everything out. Take that 10 millimeter out for your ABS. Pop a little bracket loose. And then I don't know if I can get, if I can't get the impact in there. I'm going to have to use the wrench for this. There's one on top, one on the bottom. They're 21 millimeters, same as the other. These old rocks are killing my daggone knees, you know. Just slide that off. Try not to let it hang, because you don't want to damage the your line. You just sort of find a place you can sort of wedge it up in there where it don't fall back off. That'll work. And there's your rotor. It does look a little warped on the bottom side. Yeah, it's a little warped right here, so I'm hoping that was my problem. So here's a nice old pretty rotor. That's not gonna pretty, ain't it? Alright, we're probably gonna have to compress these brakes a little bit. Maybe not. Just try to make sure you get any dust or anything like that off. Alright guys, I had to take a little bit of, just stopped y'all for a little bit, but like I said, it's my first time doing this, so I'm having to sort of look at it as I go. But they we got the brakes compressed. Basically what I did, I took his old clamp, took me a couple of washers, put on the where it pushes it down, and just take that clamp right there and just compress them down. And put your brake back in there. You don't want to do it with the brake, because you don't want to bust that brake or crack it or anything like that. So take that brake pad out and then do it that way. But anyway, we got the caliper started back on the top hole. Now we're gonna do this bottom one. Yeah, guys, doing this stuff yourself, nobody says it's gonna be easy, but it'll sure save you some money though. So that's what we're all out here supposedly supposed to be doing, is saving money, putting our pocket to the way we can pay our bills and pay all this outstanding fuel prices and pay Uncle Sam and everything else. I don't know what the torque is supposed to be for this, so I'm just going to get them pretty nice and snug. Just give it a couple of love taps. That's about all it was. Take it off. So since I can't get my impact in there, just take your clean rag. And what we're gonna do, I'll be right back. Just take me some brake cleaner, brown rag. Like I said, guys, you want to try to get all the dust and all that stuff off, because you don't want that getting into your brake pad. You just sit there and spin that rotor, get that clean. Then what we'll do is basically reverse process. So take your hub adapter. If you got any rust on it, try to get a little bit of it off. We didn't have much, but just put that back on. Just take your nuts and get them started. Alright guys, what I'm going to do, tighten these up. About like you do, same thing when you're doing a tire. You don't want to go all the way around like that. So stagger them. So boom, hit the top one, bottom one. Go up here to this one. And just crisscross all the way. And you don't want to get carried away with this big old impact, because it may not look like much, but it will break some studs off. So don't get carried away with it. And you just go back to the top when there's so what we're gonna do here, instead of using that, because like I said, that will break something off. So I'm just gonna take my socket and just make sure they're tight. I have to, if you got a big breaker bar or something like that, you can get them, but like I said, I don't know the torque specs on them. Give them a couple love taps. Because you don't want these coming off. Alright, I believe that's it. And then just be sure to put your bracket back up. It's got like a little nipple on it, so stick that little nipple in that little hole. Put your bolt back in. Like I said, that's a 10 millimeter. Yep. Figure out which way to go. Just get that snug, and then we'll put our wheel back on, and then like I said, I'm doing both sides. I'm not going to video the other side, but I'm going to get that done. And after you get that done, since you ain't really got to bleed your brakes because you didn't take anything loose, but you do need to get in there and pump them until they get hard again to get them to seat back up and everything. Then after we get all that stuff done, then we'll take it down the road, and I'll get back with y'all and let you know if I hear any noise. And y'all say a prayer for me. Hopefully this fixes my problem. So I hope so. If not, we're gonna be back at square one. But anyway, we'll get back with y'all here in just a bit. Alright guys, I'm back. Got the tire put back on, and I was sort of a little impatient. I wanted to go ahead and see if that was a problem. So I haven't done the passenger side yet. I'm going to here after a while. I'm gonna take me a little break first, but I took it down the road, and I guess that solved the problem because it's not doing it anymore. So that's good news. Like I said, looking at that rotor, that old one, it did look a little bit warped and everything. So it wasn't bad, but I mean, it doesn't take much. So, but anyway, I'm finna run here and get me something to eat and rest for a little bit, and then let it cool off a little bit. It's up in the 80s today here in Mississippi, so it's supposed to be rain and thunderstorms all next week. So, but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get off here, and like I said, I'm gonna take me a break, and I'll get back out here after a while and do it passenger side. But like I said, I'm probably not gonna record it because it's the same as the driver. So I'm hoping that I got some good information in there for y'all. And like I said, I know I'm not no professional or anything like that, but sorry for all the running around and all that mess. But I mean, for those of you that's never done it before, and obviously that's probably why you're watching this video, if you watch somebody that does it all the time, then of course they're gonna make it look simple. And then whenever you get out there and do it, then you're gonna run into some problems like I did. And so I think maybe, hopefully, my video sort of put it in more perspective of how it is. Like I said, it's not that hard to do. Now, like I said in part of the video, that nobody said it's going to be easy, but it is going to save you money. No, there's a lot of things in life in general that's not going to be easy, but you can do it. I mean, like I said in one of my other videos, that you can do anything you put your mind to. So just get out there and try it. That's all you gotta do. And what's the worst gonna happen? You're gonna screw something up. So hopefully not, but you never know until you try, guys. So just get out there and take the chance and do it. So, but anyway, if I wasn't recording and being that I already know what I'm sort of looking at now, and I got the proper tools to do it, like I said, I didn't have the proper shallow socket, so I had to go borrow one and all that mess. So with the passenger side, it should be a little bit more easy. I figure you could probably do each side in maybe 45 minutes. Like I said, guys, it's not that difficult. It can be a little frustrating, and I mean, whether it's cold or hot or whatever, you're gonna be out here in the weather. So and then especially in my situation, I don't have a proper shop to get in and work in, so therefore I'm having to crawl around on these big old rocks. So that was a little frustrating, but again, guys, it's not that hard, but you can do it. I got faith in you. But anyway, we're gonna get on off here, and if y'all don't mind, like, share, subscribe, and I really appreciate all the support that everybody's giving me, and I just ask that y'all keep that up, and I really be appreciative of it. So, but anyway, we're gonna get off here, and I'm gonna take a little break and give me something to eat, and then we'll get out here and do this passenger side and get that done. And y'all be safe out there. As always, Semper Fi.